Sorry if I look a bit frazzled. I've just done the big watch along for Adepticon 2026. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm looking down right now. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We've got some big things to talk about. 11th edition confirmed. Blood Angels on the box set. Reddit's in tears at this moment. We got a little bit of a preview of the models. Not enough for me. I think there should have been a lot more. Just one Intercessor and one Orc Boy. Yeah, they... pretty bad on that front. We got the new CGI trailer, which I actually liked. I thought it wasn't that good as last year's one, but again, we'll jump into that in a second. They confirmed that the Armageddon Steel Legion is coming back in some type of form in 2 years' time. They put out some sketches, which I personally think is in relation to the backlash that the community was waffling about when there's just no Steel Legion in sight, which of course there should be Steel Legion on Armageddon. Let's jump in, let's look at it all, let's go through it all bit by bit, because there's just so much to sum up in this video. Let's start, of course, with the big news, the announcement of a brand new edition. I'm probably going to do a bigger deep dive into this sometime this week, talking about some of the rules changes that they mentioned and my thoughts and feedback on there, because there were some things that actually did intrigue me. They did say there that there's going to be a lot more narrative going into this game, which has been one of my big wants. If you tune into my live streams, if you tune into my videos, I've said how bland the game is. It doesn't feel like you're playing a story, a setting. It just feels like you're playing something meh. And apparently they want to change all that. So I'm looking forward to potentially how they do that. We got the trailer, There Is Only War. I've probably gonna have, well, if not already, come back to my channel in a couple of hours. I'm going to have my full reaction and breakdown to that trailer on the channel and my thoughts on it and going through there, looking at certain models and everything like that. So yeah, come back for that. The lore, after the events of Armageddon Return of Valrak, which they announced at this, which we'll talk about in its own separate thing, because more confirmation about Imperial Guard vehicles on top of that. We're basically going back to Armageddon. As the rumours have been saying, we got some confirmation of some of the models in this trailer. The Captain with a Shield, which is in my rumour video. The Jump Pack Chaplain, which is in my video. And the Vanguard Veterans. And this, of course, is all painted in Blood Angel colours. Not altering colours, Blood Angel colours, as I've been waffling about now for absolute months, years, probably like over a year now, and people have been calling me out saying, oh, Valrak is always saying Blood Angels. I've told you, box set, Armageddon, it's coming, all announced, it's all there right in front of us. Now, they went and give us a little preview of some of the new models. Again, these are the new Intercessors. Apparently the Imperium's struggling with like getting armor pieces out to the Marines because, you know, there's so much war going on. So like they're putting some old marks in there and stuff like that from like, you know, what the chapter has left over, like war gear. Again, these are the new Intercessors that I've been waffling about in the rumor videos. They only showed off this one and one of the new Orc Boys. I thought that was a big letdown. I was expecting a little bit more, at least a full squad, or maybe like a 5-man version of it and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It just felt a little bit weak in terms of like the new editions announced. They talked a lot about the rules, but in terms of the models, where a lot of people are into this just to collect the models, I thought that was a little bit of the letdown. Again, talking about rules, army building, this changes, missions, this changes, objectives, no more circular bases. I bet there's a lot of bloody tabletop channels that are in shambles at this moment. Terrain is a big shake up with terrain. Combat, they said like when you charge now, you literally roll your dice and then you pick wherever you want to charge. You don't like select a unit and say, okay, I need to roll 8. You can just roll like an 8 and just charge anyone within 8 inches. It's that's the way it's going to work. They're going to like try and make it a little bit more fun. You can sign up and choose a side again. Blood Angels versus Orcs. But that is the, I say the big 40k news. That was the main piece of 40k news at this big event. The brand new edition right there, all its glory. Now we're just going to be milked over the next couple of weeks when they start previewing and showing these models off. Now, before 11th edition hits, of course, again, the rumors were correct. The foil, embrace it, brothers. I've told you. I will lead you to paradise, all right? Dune. Whatever it is. This is the Wazdaka model that got confirmed here, that got shown off, and I have to say, wow. that model is like, that looks like it's been made for painters. That is absolutely mind-blowing in terms of like a centerpiece, badass looking. Just look at it. Doing a sweet wheeler, leaping off there, about to like rip someone's head off. This is absolutely amazing. Again, this is all supposed to be coming out before 11th edition. 11th edition, apparently, is supposed to be coming out around June time. That's what I've been hearing from the rumours. You can see the back of Wazdaka. You can see his little assistant down here, of course, and everything like that. Yeah, I think it's a great model. I give that a 9, 10 out of 10. Absolutely. I didn't think it would go that hard. I didn't think it would be that bestial and that amazing, but there we go. Wazdaka, I would love to get your thoughts on it. Commissar Yarrick, we've all saw Commissar Yarrick and stuff like that. We know what he's looking like. This is one of the new models, Commissar Graves, where Yarrick is inspiring and beloved by his men. Commissar Thaner Graves is uncompromising and feared, a staunch traditionalist who epitomizes the reputation of the Officio Prefectus. Basically, she just goes around killing people if they don't do their told. This brand new vehicle is like their personal mount. They've shown that off. Nice little retinue in the back. I think it looks really cool. I like this kind of like the front of the eagle kind of thing and stuff like that. Very, very nice. Apparently they did say you can get when you buy this kit, you can get her like that pose in the kit, but you can also buy it separately as well. And that fist is the rumor engine that we've all been theorizing about. But yeah, there it is. So again, that's part of the Armageddon campaign, that Inquisitor, that stuff. Inquisitor Kroll on his Xenos mount with a sniper rifle. The lore about this guy is that he hunts exotic Xenos as an Inquisitor, and yeah, just goes around killing things. So he's here to take down some like orc war bosses and stuff on Armageddon. He's got no gas mask though. No gas mask at Armageddon. You're not going to be hunting for long, mate. You're going to be suffocating on the industrial pollution. Going down in Transia Freya. Dogmata Superior. This actually got leaked before the event. It was on a banner at Adepticon. I know. Couldn't run a piss up in a brewery. And by the way, in terms of their live stream, terrible. They managed to fix it 40 minutes in, but GW, come on now. You're a multi-billion pound company. Invest in someone who knows how to run a live stream. You can afford it, trust me. I've seen your books. I've seen your financial reports. You're making nearly $500 million a bloody financial year. You can afford someone. So yeah, there's that model. I think it looks really nice, actually. I think it looks really, really cool. Proper grimdark. But these are the things that I really want to talk about. Again, more rumours confirmed. Vindication rack. That is the half track. I said the rumours were saying there was two type of armoured / tanks. One was a half track and one was a kind of a recce vehicle. So there's the first one. Again, it's all inside. And there's the second one. Instantly, my mind goes to Hell Let Loose. That is me in my Puma tank going around hunting allied vehicles. I will say this. Do you think, is it just me, right? Do you think that they're basically taking a lot of inspiration from World War II? And do you like that? Because a lot of people in chat were saying, I appreciate the new guard vehicles, but I want my stuff to be more sci-fi based rather than just copying like a World War II vehicle and putting an Imperial Guardsman in there, right? I don't know. Are you with it? I like the vehicles, I'll be honest with you. I don't really mind like the World War II kind of vibe to it. I'll go with it. I like it. I think it's pretty bloody awesome. But yeah, those are those vehicles there. There's the book, The Return of Yarrick. They did confirm again, which was another leak, which was another rumour, that the Space Wolves are involved with Yarrick's return. So we'll be seeing that as well. They announced a big box set, so there's going to be Rogel Dawn, two of those Pumas, I don't know they're called Pumas, and the half track in there. Pretty decent box. Some Battle Force boxes. You got the Sister one, the Death Watch one, which again confirmed the rumours, and the Orc one as well. Again, all sent around going back to Armageddon. One thing they haven't put out in this article, which I'm going to address right here, right now, is the Steel Legion stuff. At the start of the live stream, I'll try and get an image and put it in the background. They've shown off some concept art of mechanized Armageddon Steel Legion. And I personally think this is because of the uproar in the community. I made a video about it. I was upset about it. The articles that they were putting out just was just so bloody stupid, really. In hindsight, like, why would you even say this kind of thing? But they came out and said they are making new mechanized Steel Legion, but it's around 2 years away, and they put out some concept art and stuff like that, which hopefully I managed to get and put in the background. So Steel Legion are going to return in some type of format. Hopefully this carries on with more guard regiments. Hopefully we get Catachans. I want to talk about a bit of Catachans in a second, because I think there's a massive missed opportunity here for Catachans. Mordine Iron Guard. Me, Praetorians, please. I would love that. I don't think they'll do that because of politics and GW being, you know, the way GW is these days. Right, let's move on to Kill Team, because we've got a brand new Kill Team, Red Terror confirmed, but also some more guard stuff that is also coming. And let's jump over to that Kill Team stuff. Terror on Devland. That's what they're calling it. Of course, the Red Terror. We've been whispering about this rumor for a long time now. This is what it's coming in. I actually thought it was going to be a separate release rather than a Kill Team release. But there is the Red Terror in all its glory. I think it's an absolute fantastic looking kit. It looks amazing. It looks mega. If you're a Tyranid fan, I'm sure you absolutely adore this. Again, great bloody model. Fantastic bloody model. Now, on the other side of this, it's the team that's hunting it. And here you can see Veteran Sergeant, Gunner, Sharpshooter, Stub Gunner, Grenadier, Field Medicae, the Heavy Gunner, the Loader, the Vox Operator, the Vox Relay Beacon, the Guide, the Trooper. Decent models. I basically said on my live stream, they're basically Cadians with a coat on. This would have been a perfect opportunity to do the Catachans. They're literally hunting like an alien kind of thing. Is it just me? Am I wrong to say this? Again, I'm not throwing any shade at these models. I think they're great looking models. But this would have been a great opportunity to give Catachan something in the limelight instead of this. Whoever's like involved in this is like, are you not looking at Catachan and going, do you know what? Instead of doing these, which are just Cadians with a coat on, why don't we do Catachans? We can do a Stub Gunner Catachan. We can do a Sharpshooter, a Gunner, a Veteran Sergeant, a Grenadier, a Field Medicae, a Heavy Gunner, a Loader. I think it would really go with the theme. You know, hunting down that type of monster. I know these are the ambles and stuff like they're bringing back. But again, I love the Kill Team stuff, but I thought it was just a massive, massive missed opportunity. Again, I predicted that it was going to be like the Orc Hunters of Armageddon. That could have been a great Kill Team as well. Catachans, all them. There was just, again, I think it's a massive missed opportunity. Well, again, maybe the Orc Hunters of Armageddon, of course, are going to be deploying against Orcs. They won't be deploying against Tyranids, but, you know, there is that rumor of that Mega Knob Kill Team coming as well. Of course, Legion of the Damned and stuff. So, yeah, there's so much stuff in the future. But tell me what you think. Am I wrong? Am I right? Do you like it? You may like these, you know, you don't want Catachans, you want these. But the Red Terror, anyway, is absolutely 10 out of 10. Absolutely amazing, amazing model. Anyway, brothers, I'm going to call it there. I'm going to go to bed. I'm absolutely shattered. Thank you, everyone, for coming for the watch-along. I think we got over 80,000 views just watching that watch-along, which is absolutely bloody insane. I think we're at a max of, like, nearly 11,000 live viewers on the stream, which again is absolutely bloody amazing. Thank you everyone for all your support. You're all bloody just, I can't thank you enough, really. I owe everything to you chaps. You're all bloody amazing. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below. I'm going to have a nice little waffle down there as we always do. See ya, have a great day, and bye-bye.